What is going on in the market? I'm sure you've seen a lot of stories in the media and on social media, but what's specifically happening in our local market and how are things impacting us? Let's talk about that. Hi, this is Tom Byrd with Keller Williams Realty in Peachtree City, Georgia. Today I want to take a dive into three key real estate metrics for the combined Coweta and Fayette counties. It's been all over the news and social media. Everybody pretty much knows that interest rates have dramatically increased this year. This time last year, the average 30-year fixed mortgage was under 3%. Last week, it got all the way up to 6.7%. In the middle of April, the rate hit that 5% mark, and that's when it really started affecting our markets. As the numbers were fairly steady through April, I am focusing on what has happened basically since the beginning of May. First up, let's take a look at the number of homes that are available for sale. Through April, that number had been about 225 to 335 all year. Starting in May, we saw that number steadily increase until a little over a month ago, we saw it hit that 700 mark. That is over 100% increase in the amount of homes available for sale. Now, next, let's look at the sales price to list price ratio. Since shortly after the pandemic started, that number was consistently well over 100%. And we have seen that number consistently drip and dip down since May till we ended up at 97% last week. And finally, let's take a look at the number of days a property actually sits on the market prior to going under contract. This number has remained fairly low until about a month ago. 3 weeks ago, we saw that number hit 20, and then it hit 29 just last week, where it had remained 2 weeks or less for basically since the pandemic, shortly after the pandemic started. So what does all this mean? Honestly, it means the market is normalizing. It's normalizing into a more healthy market where the power between buyers and sellers are more balanced. That, frankly, is very healthy for everybody that's involved. Home value appreciation has slowed down. Note, I said it has slowed down. I did not say it has decreased, and that's a very important distinction. At the beginning of this year, a buyer felt like they were almost entering the lottery and making offers and just praying that they would get something accepted. So now today, we're seeing more homes on the market to choose from. They sit on the market a little bit longer, and they're going for less than what's asking. Ultimately, this all boils down to a balancing of the market and numbers and what we have seen, frankly, pre-pandemic. Things are getting back to normal. Now, if you've been thinking about buying or selling in the south and western portions of the Atlanta metro area, feel free to reach out to us as we would love to have a more in-depth discussion on how these numbers and how the real specific micro market impacts you and your situation. So until next time, bye.
Thank you for watching this video, and please share with the world. Connect with me. Pop on over to Facebook and like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you would like to support me, send me your referrals. I love helping people with real estate.